So we're in here doing a lot of work today. Check audio is on. Brian's on his way from McCrary's. He went to go pick up some shirts, the ones that he's dropping for his brand today. We're also gonna print some knife and garments because they're always reordering. This is a very popular design. She's on the way today, later in today, not to pick those up, but to drop more off for the following week. And I have some hats that I'm working on for her that get embroidery, but that's an outsourced job. So here's what I did. I burnt this job just now. This is for that client that showed up yesterday. So we put the left chest and the back on the same screen, as I'm pretty sure most of you guys already do that. So that's pretty good. We're gonna be burning some of Brian's stuff, so let's go in here and figure out what we're gonna put it on, because I know that you guys are always asking what mesh to put what on. And for the normal stuff, I always go 160, so it's kind of normal. He's not doing anything that's crazy. So let's go ahead and bring it in here and start putting it on frames. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but you can see that the screen is evenly coated all the way. So we have 3 pieces of film here. One of them is gonna go on a screen by itself, and we're gonna put these 2 on a 160. This is gonna be the white. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it's the white or the orange, but to me it doesn't really matter. I always prefer to keep the colors on the same screen, but I don't know. I'm not too sure what's going on with this design. There's gonna be some color changes, so it doesn't really matter too much. So we're gonna go 5 inches down from the top of the screen to the registration mark. Then we're gonna center it. Make sure you got it nice and centered. Double check your distance to make sure that you didn't bring it down by accident. Take down the 4 corners. Then flip the screen to set up the back side. So I like this. This is gonna be a 1 color. This is a 2 color. Honestly, you can put this one up at 4 if you need to, bring it down to 6 if you need to, depending on the location of the print on the t-shirt. But I like to stick to 5, just so that I'm not confusing myself. And even if it's a multicolor and I forget, it's always 5, so it's kind of like the habit that you create. And if you make a mistake for whatever reason, it's always going to be at 5, so it really doesn't matter too much. Unless it's like a nape print that goes on the top back of the neck, then I bring it up about 1 inch or 2, just so it's easier when you're printing. And that's it for this one screen. On the second one, I believe it's gonna be black, so that's also gonna work on a 160. A lot of people like to go a little bit higher, like 180 for black ink, but 160 is fine. I've reclaimed a bunch of them, so we're gonna put them to use. And since this is a 2 color, the last one we put it 5 inches down, and this one's also gonna be 5 inches down. So after this, we're gonna expose it to 5 minutes and 30 seconds because that's what works for me. And apparently that time has worked for other printers around. So if you guys have an exposure unit like mine, then maybe 5 minutes and 30 seconds is gonna be the sweet number for you as well. Brian said we were gonna have a photo shoot after we were done printing his shirts today. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not. We're in here till like 7. I've been here for 2 hours now, working on decals. So as soon as we're done with the printing, if she's here early, we're gonna do it. If not, I'm just gonna call it a day and go home. So I cut 50 decals for my friend, and that took me about an hour, so that was entertaining. And then I was talking to my neighbor too for about another hour, because he does guitars next door. He does electric guitars, and he starts them from scratch, so I thought that was pretty interesting. All right, we got the first screen done. We're waiting for Brian to arrive, and then we're gonna set that up so we can start printing the shirts. All right, you guys, so I just ran the little quick, clean the backside, peel the tape off, and then flip it, leave it clean for the next job type of deal. So we're done with the first 2 jobs. This is the first one. That's the second one. And a future screen printer is here in the building today.
What's good? What's good?
He's coming to the house and taking a look at that press that we have in the back of the house. So we're probably gonna have him in here and teaching them a little rundown of how it goes for screen printing, 1 or maybe 2 colors. Next, we're gonna do the heartless. So I'm over here getting ready to print Brian's shirts. And I grabbed like a little dab of ink and I'm like, nah, that should be enough ink. All right, so pretty much what we're looking at here is the first print. Is the test print for the black t-shirts. The orange ones are gonna get the same white outline, but they're gonna get a black fill. So we started with the lightest color. We're gonna clean the screen and then change that orange to a black. So a lot of people have been thanking me because they didn't know about this system about using your Pelon, printing your base, and then taping the base. That way you can wipe the ink off and adjust your screen if you need to. And in the past I've been asked if I flash the white before I tape it, and I do not. Because if you do, this tape will shrink. Sorry, the palette peel will shrink and you're gonna get false readings with your setup. So it is a very effective system. Taping your screen, taping your Pelon, it's always super helpful. I don't know another way to do it, but this is the way I've been doing it forever. So there it is. The ink is still wet. Amy is back in the building, you guys. She came to pick up some goods and drop off some goods that are back there. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Amy. All right, so that's her vinyl. She's gonna apply it in her car when she gets it back. Hopefully
Knife
soon.
and Garment Social Club. Check us out.
I'm gonna leave a link below so you guys can check her out and maybe purchase some things online.
There you go. Peace out.
So right now we got our friend doing the tags, or assisting Brian. It's like the best assistant Brian's ever had.
What's good? What's good, TV Web?
Then we have my homie Enrique. I grew up with this guy. This guy was like a dad to me, you guys.
God damn, I'm old. That makes me look old. I know, bro. He's like a dad. Like, damn.
He was like a dad to me. Him and like 2 other guys. Henry's my grandpa. He knows Henry. We're gonna see him tomorrow. If we go walk with him, his like 8-mile routine hike, then we're gonna put him on camera. If not, then it's whatever. But that's his first time visiting the shop. We're doing shirts for him. The Legions, I think it's a flag football team, so they're having a tournament on Saturday. He brought some pretty dope shirts that we're gonna print on. I'm probably gonna put that on camera for you guys to see, but I just wanted you guys to meet Enrique. That's my dog. He looks like Captain America, but Mexican.
Mexican hombre. Con frijoles.
I'm gonna show you guys once again why this is my favorite squeegee. You're about to witness the stress, bro. It's the cutest thing ever.
For those who can afford it, means eternal control over those who can't.